Yo, I thought the bumbo clot to them boy, man. Bad mind, I go kill them. Suffocate on a pussy hole. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog we beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, lay down. Them a send check but they won't. Dog we make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grab a done flame out. A couple gyal a come through. Gyal a WhatsApp what she gonna come to. She a give me tap and she swallow some juice. Gyal a suck cock till me Jonathan blow. Bentley van a come through. Convertible drop top still have a sunroof. The dog them roll strap you want proof. Alright, wanna move. Anyway my dogs go in on the street them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Jeff say go fuck it up, so we fuck it up. Big up all of me friend them all who me never big up. All who know they are so, I ain't in a cup. Life shake up, you know me friend but that's how we go. Greenfield say we tough, so we a fi bus. And all who a flip up and a lip up a fill it up. Girl pussy way buff, one give we a fuck. One the pussy bus, one her belly stuff with the fat cock. Nicky me give back shot really. Girl a bad hype up if you're not that pretty. Money say make you know him can't chat silly. Anything we beat we have a fat clock with it. Flick your bad with it, this a chop city. Anywhere we go how we a lock that city. Money in a pocket city, fat Billy. Don't come around if you're not family. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks, pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. So you know sister this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage fi kill batty boy and Catholic priest. Tatter the lace, buckle the base. Chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game. Rackle him teeth, man stand firm pan battlefield. All when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain. All when nothing no sweet. When you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children. You them forget hurt. Politician divide the people with them remedial roadworks. Which palm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now that get a youth lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years? Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. One the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm.
Living with the flies on the road. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, tweet, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the
Me
air.
don't give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn, man. Still one Babylon yearn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and damning and firm.
This a Batman tune, I promise you. This shit lit, cuz. This shit lit, alright? Run that joint.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they a drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop pig. Stay cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they sing about that ribbon like Petty Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze, I'm Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any means. Little nigga, this that call, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK, bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man. Shit at the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out.
UPK, One West. Babylon is falling to rise no more again. Babylon is falling. Freedom is here, my friend, not just part of the nation. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace. Him start a division. Now put your trust in our riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. But just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission. Daniel get a vision, him see the black Christ, it wasn't a white depiction. No allegiance to Rome nor its regions, come out them religion if you want be a free man. Cause the deacons them full of demons, same situation with Rasta with Islam. Only beacon of hope for your lean on is ISUPK and the General Yana. Every fowl of the ear, every beast of the field, every creeping thing we creep on land, every mouth of the clear, loud and clear. Yeah, our shy Mashiach is a black man who have fear, let him hear. Time to prepare, spiritually separate from Babylon. We no weak, we no fear, wheat we no tear. Guns are the mic, but Batman are just part of the nation. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace in start of the vision. Now put your trust in our riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. Just part of the nation, send evils and curses on the whole city and the beasts and all churches. America fall, them deserve it. Rome get defeat, history repeat, I know the first days. Hey, 400 years they work with, then desert with, then turn round and call we worthless. But now the COVID lurking, them hurting, and then the doctors and nurses. Hey, one day to a building of a turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn if you still want Babylon burn. One day to a building of a turn after the long journey. No care much money you a earn. Hey, I just part of the mission. Yeah, our shy never come bring peace in start of the vision. No put your trust in our riches and wealth, guns are ammunition. I just the last statutes and commandments, we make the decision to keep them with precision. I just part of the mission.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother and sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He was like, who is this nigga? Like that. Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham Mawa'aya Yahau. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what we need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, like, afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens. And that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith that y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Oh. All right, Shalom, with the ISUPK started out of 1 West. Well, okay, well, there's me rushing. With the ISUPK started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. And from 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews. I got my powerful reading for you today, which is Officer Ariala. You know me, we're going to get into it. So any questions, type them in the chat. You can also contact the school on 079 607 46784. That's 079 607 46784. We're located at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. That's B94. That's 394 Slakia. Lodge Road, B18 5PW. So if you're black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, bring the family, the friends, you know, the females, the brothers, the children, anyone who's black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, make sure you come through. Shalom, Yahweh Shem to Ira. Anyone got a question, type them in, we'll get to it as well. So if you could, please get my first scripture, which is Isaiah 58:1. This is the book of Isaiah 58:1. Just let you know, topic is what? That Keir Starmer is not our king, man. Black people want to vote and march and, you know, fight for England and so forth, man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This place ain't for you. This is a place where you just work. You know what I mean? You pay your money to keep your lights on. You pay your money to keep your heating on in the winter. You get AC in the summer, and you wait for our king called Yahweh Shai. It's not a place where you're supposed to get comfortable, man. Say, yeah, I'm British, man, and go fight for the army. I'm gonna build this place, and it's not a place for you to feel comfortable, man. We live in the house. You know, we're like the mice in the house, man. Everybody hates the mice in the house. The mice in the house, people set traps out for the mice, Ariella. People hate the mice, they want the mice gone. And if you saw a mouse say, this is my house, man. This is my house, I'm comfy in this house. You're like, huh? You're crazy, you don't like you in this house? And that's us in England. We're the rats of England that nobody likes. We're the rats of England who they put in council estates. We're the rats of England who they call the police on. We're the police stop and frisk and kill our children. We're in this house, but they don't want us in this house, man. If you ever saw a mouse say, yeah, man, I love the landlord, man, you look like, are you crazy? You don't like you. And that's us living in England, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. When they can get me Isaiah 58:1.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud.
What did the Bible say?
Cry aloud.
And the Bible says cry aloud. That's why you said people say, oh, you man sound so intimidating. You sound so aggressive. Let me tell you something, we're just following the words of God, man.
Right.
That's all it is, man. We're not intimidating, we're not aggressive. All it is that, unlike your pastor, we follow God, and God told us to cry aloud. That's why you saw us last week in Leicester, right by the clock tower, screaming, man, so everyone can hear us, man. Why? Because the Bible said we must cry aloud, man, not be soft. You was told to be a man of God, you got to speak all soft. In church, you're told to be a man of God, you got to be nice and have a smile and speak all soft and lovely. Nah, the Bible says that we must cry aloud, man. Speak loud, come on.
Spare not.
And spare not. Don't spare no one's feelings. Don't spare a woman because she looks good. Don't spare a man because, you know, it's quiet.
Don't spare children. Let me tell you something. According to the Bible, if you are an LGBTQ, when Christ comes back, you will be put to death, man. You'll be put to death.
Right.
If you're a woman who's a whore swinging on a pole, you will be put to death.
That's right.
And that is the truth according to the Bible. If your kids are celebrating Halloween, when Christ comes, he said, let Christ come back and see Leon in a Halloween costume, man. Leon will lose his life, man.
Right.
That's just the truth. I'm not sparing that. It's not nice. I wish I could tell you something else, man. But according to the Bible, these are the things that's going to happen if you keep disobeying the Most High, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, if you could. Kill that. Kill both, actually. Kind of hot for truth.
God, will come.
Go on.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And the Bible instructs us to lift up our voice like a trumpet. And the trumpet's one of the loudest instruments on the orchestra, man. Loud. So when you see us on the mic or blazing or talking loud, we just be masculine, like what the Lord told us to do, man. In 2026, you can't find no masculine men. And all your masculine men are what? Misguided, in jail. People think to be masculine nowadays, you got to be a gang member. They think to be masculine nowadays, you got to kill somebody and hold a knife. You can be masculine and be a man of God, man. You can be masculine and be a godly man. Today, there ain't no masculine men in the church, man.
That's right.
No masculine man in the church. That's what all you church women are whores, man. Because looking for a real man. They think I'm in the church, I got to find a man of God. And then, I see what's out there. Like, damn, it's slim pickings, man. Looking and thinking, shit, man, the pastor's a bit soft. That guy over there in the choir singing his ass off, he's soft, man. Slim pickings, man. That's why they're whores, man. Come on.
Can. And show my people their transgression.
And show my people their transgression. You see that? The Bible says, show my people their transgression. That's our job, to show blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians their transgressions, man. Whether they like it or not, whether they understand it or not, whether they agree with it or not. My job is to go out there and tell blacks and Hispanics to stop smoking weed, man. I don't care if your father's a Rasta, man. I don't care if you've been smoking it from you were 16. I don't care if it's your mother, man. If she's a whore, man. I don't care if all your friends are gang members, man. You being a trap star is wrong, man. And that's what the Bible told us to do. Go out there and tell our people whether they like it, whether they can't stand it, whether they hate it, man. Do not spare. Read that again, Baba Kushar.
Can. The book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud.
Come on.
Spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgression.
That's what we got to do. Show our people our transgressions. People think that we're out there because why we're killjoy or we hate to see people have fun. No, man. What it is, we serve God, man. We don't serve you. And we love you so much, we don't want to see you dead, man. We love our people so much, we don't want to see you dead. We don't want to see you on the news. We don't want to see you, the next black man getting gunned down by the police. We don't want another Rashawn Charles. We don't want another Jermaine Baker, man. That's why we do it. We don't do it because we hate our people. We do it because we love our people, man. Give me Ezekiel 2 and about 4.
Can. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 4. For they are impudent children.
And look what God calls us, man. Impudent children, man. Stupid children. That's what the Lord's calling us. We're supposed to be obedient children. Children that listen to our Father, man. Let me tell you something. The wisest child is what? The wisest children are the ones that listen to their parents. The kids that listen to their parents are the ones that become doctors and lawyers. And the ones that don't listen is the ones that end up in gangs, man. The ones that end up single parents, man. The ones that end up pushing a pram by themselves. And that's us. We become children that didn't listen to our parent, man. That didn't listen to our father. And that's why we're in the ghettos in every country we go to, man. That's why black on black crime is high in every country, man. That's why police brutality is high in every country. Why? Because we disobeyed our parent, man. We disobeyed our father, and he's punishing us. Why? Because we're impotent children. Come on, go on.
Silaki, if I may, sir, and just to touch on that, that's a real heavy point because our father, the biggest father that we have, the greatest father that we have, is the Most High God, and He gave His only begotten Son, so we could do this. Exactly what you're talking about, and we would rather follow a Prime Minister of England than follow what the book says is our real king and our real leader. Starmer will never be our leader. In fact, this guy is swamped with controversy. He's swamped with dirty allegations against him. If I may, I'll read a couple.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
But I'll
You got
read
some.
one. I'll read one.
I didn't even know this. Come on.
Yeah, this guy Starmer, he's swimming in more than iniquities. He's scandalous. The things that have been printed about him, it's like, because when he became prime minister, it just flew over everybody's head, and they forgot about all the rumors and the allegations that he paid to get buried. He paid to get these things buried.
It wouldn't surprise you, man. Let me tell you something. The press says the devil the Bible speaks of, and don't see him in a suit speaking good Queen's English and feel like, oh, nah, man, he would never do such a thing. Let me tell you something. It was white people that spoke good Queen's English, man, that sat down in Parliament and okayed slavery. It was white men that sat down in Parliament that signed books and said, yep, slavery will be legal in my country. It was good, well-spoken white men in suits and ties that say, yep, let's go. They signed documents and stamped documents and said it's okay to go out there and enslave black people and bring the finances back to England. Don't see a white man speaking smooth and nice in the House of Parliament. I think, oh, he's so kind, because it was nice-spoken white people that sat down in that same House of Parliament, in the same House of Commons, same House of Lords, and all came together and said, yeah, man, enslaving black people is profitable. Enslaving black people will bring money to this country. And they okayed rape, rob, whippings, beatings, castrating. They okayed it, man, under their control. They say it's okay to work black people to death in Jamaica, Barbados, Grenada, and all the other countries, man. They sat down in the same House of Parliament, in the same House of Commons and House of Lords, and stamped documents and signed documents and gave it the okay. So don't think because Keir Starmer comes with a blue tie and he speaks good with a fold in his hand, like they're a nice person that would never harm a fly. Because people that preceded him dressed exactly the same, and they did the most damage you could ever think of, man. Salakia.
And don't forget, Salakia, sir, and let's not forget the same nation of people we're talking about. Their spirit is so wicked and demonic. They actually turn on each other every now and again, just like Ukraine and Russia. And if you listen to Putin and listen to his some of his conferences, he really can't stand his brother Edomite. His brother Edomites. He cannot stand the majority of them, to the extent where he was prepared to let the world know who the real Israelites were, the men of the ISUPK under the command of General Yohanna, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And he didn't care when he released that information. And that information is so easy to get and download on the internet. Well, going back to Starmer, some of these rumors that surround him, and not even before he became prime minister, they're even up to late last year. I'll read a couple of them.
Come on, let's hear it, sir.
And this is classic Ukraine, Russia, classic Edomite spirit turning on each other.
Look at that. Sorry to cut you. You're talking about Edomite turning on each other. Look at Donald Trump, man. Just yesterday, England and America were the tightest allies. No one's been tight in allyship than England and America, man. And just yesterday, Donald Trump insulted England, man. England forced him to make an apology. This man said, yeah, England, in the Afghan war, you man were on the front lines. Only 450 you man died. And they was furious. The president is banged out of order. We gave him soldiers that risked their life. 450 people killed, 450 families destroyed. And you're going to say we were on the front line. They hate each other, man. You know what I mean? What's his name? Wants to go to Greenland and take over Greenland, willing to go to war with the EU. They turn on each other. They talk about black people. You black men can't come together, man. You black people can never get along. Neither can you, man. England been fighting France for how long?
Right.
So, oh, God, 1300s, 1200s. Come on, man. The Spanish Armada been invading England. The Catholics, the Protestants. Come on, man. So, like, we done.
So, like, yeah. So, according to Google, in early 2025, Prime Minister Keir Starmer faced accusations from Elon Musk.
Oh God, another one. This is scary, man. It's scary. Listen, we're gonna hear that Keir Starmer. Keir, please don't let me hear you on the Epstein Island. Don't let me find out your Epstein's list. Carry on.
In early 2025, Prime Minister Keir Starmer faced accusations from Elon Musk, who alleged on X that Starmer covered up a child grooming scandal, prompting accusations of spreading lies and misinformation. On a separate occasion, Liz Truss, who's part of his party, lies, Salakias. Separately, Liz Truss threatened legal action against Starmer for defamation. That's defamation of character regarding his repeated claims that she crashed the economy. So, in one respect, he was the defendant, alleged defendant in one of the instances where Elon Musk was accusing him of being a child molester or a pedophile,
or covering it up,
and covering it up. And Liz Truss accused him of character defamation, him blaming the economy breakdown on her when he's the head. That's can you imagine? That's like the 12 apostles blaming Christ for the Roman invasion.
The other way around. That's like Christ blaming 12 apostles.
Can't
the man in charge. The man in charge takes all responsibility, man. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't put it past him. These are allegations, but I wouldn't put it past him, man. Because why is it hard to believe? Jimmy Savile loved them children. Remember Jimmy Savile? Such a nice man. He would never harm a child, man. Come to find out, he was harming every child, man. He was harming every child, man. Winston Churchill, man. You're such a nice man. He helped England out of World War I and II. He was such a nice man. Meanwhile, he hated black people, man. Because the Bible talks about what? The man that looked like a lamb but spake like a dragon. And that's the oppressor, man. In fact, let me get that real quick, man. Hold that. Let me look like a lamb, a horn like a lamb, I think it was, but spake like a dragon. Let's see if we can find that.
Okay, where was we at? Ezekiel 2 and 4.
Can drop that now. We'll go back to that one. Let me get me the Revelations. Lamb. It's going to be Revelations 13 and 11.
God on God, the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb.
There you go, man. Talk about the oppressor, man. Talk about America in particular, but they're all white anyway, man. So a beast come out of the earth. In the Bible, what does beast represent in the Bible? Did anyone know? Do you know what we are there? In the Bible, what does beast represent?
Beast?
Yeah.
A beast from the earth. Well, there's many beasts.
When you read the Bible, beasts represent kingdoms. So when you read the dream that Daniel had, and he had the lion, which was Babylon, then you had...
So you mean like the beast of the sea, the beast of the land,
beast of the field? No, when you hear the Bible, when the man's having a what's the word, like a prophetic event, and he sees a beast, like when Daniel saw a beast that was a lion, and he said, this beast is Babylon. Then the Medes and Persians was the bear on one side. Then the Alexander the Greek was a leopard. When you read the Bible in prophecy, beasts always represent nations. Even us, we're called what? The lost sheep of Israel. We are beasts. The Bible always refers to beasts, nations as beasts. Why? Because these nations eat us up. These nations prey on us.
Right.
Always refers to beasts. So we're in Revelation now, and he said, I saw another beast come out of the earth. Meaning what? I saw another beast come into power. You know what I mean? When you go back, you read about, when you go back in Revelation, you see about the Greeks, the Romans. But where we are right now, we're talking about the Americans, man, the Edomites rising. He said he saw another beast come out of the sea. Meaning what? Another beast come into power. Read.
Go on. Oh, Salakio.
11.
13 and 11.
Khan.
Yeah, the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like the lamb.
And he had two horns like a lamb. Oh, God. A lamb is so nice, isn't it? A lamb can't hurt nobody, man. A lamb's so nice, Aria, you can cut his throat and he won't even fight, man. That's the white man, nice pinstripe suit, man. We all should live one, man. Human rights. Listen, there's countries out there where you got no rights. In England, you got rights. We abolished slavery. You know what I mean? Over here, you know, we help the poor. We taking immigrants, man. You got two horns like a lamb. Everyone thinks it's so nice. He speaks to Queen's English, man. Come on.
Khan. And he spake as a dragon.
There you go, man. He looks nice, man. But really, he's a dragon, man. He talks all this, yeah, we love all people, man. While he pumps drugs into your neighborhoods, man. Talks about, yeah, the police are here to protect and serve. Meanwhile, they're stopping frisk our kids, man. Talk about everyone got a fair chance in England. Meanwhile, they deport black people, though. Talk about, yeah, we give you free housing and so forth. Meanwhile, we got mold in our house, man. We talk about, yeah, because we treat everyone equally. Meanwhile, black people don't get treated equally. That's the man we're talking about. He looks like a lamb. He looks so calm and nice, but he's like a dragon. And a dragon kills people, man. A dragon harms people. And this white man has been nothing but harmful to black people. Meanwhile, he speaks lies in our ears, man. That's why grandma loves him so much. That's why everyone loves him so much. And everyone can't figure out why we hate him so much. Because we don't fall for his front, man. We don't fall for the spell that he got. We know him by his facts. Black people all the time say, yo, you can't say that about white people. White people are amazing. By the time I'm done with the facts, they're like, oh, you're right, you know. They think he's so great. I say, yeah, okay, so great. So who pollutes the ozone layer? Who punches holes in the ozone layer, man? Who pollutes the earth, man? Who's the reason why the dodo birds extinct, man? Who started slavery, man? Who put black people in chains, man? This goes on and on and on. Who put drugs into black people's neighborhoods? Who puts you in a poor condition? You sell drugs because you're poor, then he locks you up, then he frees you, then you can't get a job because his policies say you can't have a job if you got a criminal record. Then you sell drugs again because you gotta live, they lock you up again. Who does that, man? It's him. So lucky how we are.
So like you said, that's why groups like the Black Panther came about, because of the CIA. And that's a real heavy point, exactly what you're touching on. The CIA were the ones that pumped all the drugs in all the projects in America, in LA, in all the ghettos, in the slums. We go back to the 80s. It's the I don't know the stats, but the number of political murders in election time in Jamaica was sky high in downtown Kingston alone. We're not even getting touched on Mobay, Clarendon, Manchester, St. Mary, St. Elizabeth, Chilani, and all the other parishes. But just Kingston alone and Kingston alone and Spanish Town, Siaga and Manly. Siaga was definitely an Edomite. Manly looks like an Edomite. I'm not sure if the color is on his mother's side.
No, he's like Welsh.
So there you've got two Edomites that are going in, because there was a thing, I'm not sure if you know about this other one, but in the 80s, in the height of all the killing in Jamaica's elections every 4 years. So what the social party would do, the PMP would, and that was Michael Manley's party, an Edomite, would go into the areas in downtown Kingston that were socialite areas like Jungle, Oxford Street, and they would give all the youngsters machine guns. And then you had Siaga's party, who is another Edomite, and the opposition leader, Edward Siaga, and his generals of his army would go into the green areas or the Labourite areas in downtown Kingston, Rima, Tivoli Gardens, and give all the voters, because the areas were sectioned for the parties. So Tivoli Garden and Rima were Labourite areas. Jungle, Oxford Street were PMP or social areas. And that was red and green. And Siaga's people would go into the ghettos, into Tivoli Gardens and Rima, and give them the young men in that area automatic weapons. And it was, see how many you could kill, because the more you kill, the less votes.
Dead men can't vote. And guess what? Both of them was white men. And guess what? They spoke like a lamb. Spoke like a lamb. Look how wicked. What the point he made was so heavy. In Jamaica, for anyone that don't know, what the brother was saying is true. In the UK, people they vote for who they want to be prime minister. They try to outclass their opposition. In Jamaica, the prime minister, but the guy that wants to be prime minister, the man running for prime minister, will give his side guns to go kill the opposition. Why? Because dead men can't vote. And guess what? You see Siaga, Ariella, when he's campaigning, what is he saying in his campaign? Why should you vote for Siaga?
Edward Siaga.
Why should you vote? When Edward, I'm gonna show you, the Bible says this man speaks like a lamb, but he's a dragon. I'm gonna show you how he's a dragon. When he's on the TV and he's saying, vote for me. Why? What? Give me one reason why you should vote for him.
Well, Edward Siaga claimed to be bringing the new Jamaica,
no.
Jamaica more like America.
What did it always say? If you vote for me, Vote for me and I will do this. What's the main one that always say? Vote for me and I shall what?
I'll make living
They say,
conditions.
I will bring the violence down. Vote for me and I'll stop the violence. But this devil is giving young kids guns.
Yeah.
You're the reason why there is violence. You're the devil the Bible speaks of, man. That's what I'm talking about. They look like a lamb. They speak. You see them? I'm voting for him, man. Whoa, I believe him. He's going to bring the violence down. If I vote for him, my kids can walk the streets. Meanwhile, your kids can't walk the streets because of him. He's the reason why you can't walk the streets. You're thinking that you're going to vote for him to roam the streets freely, to roam the streets safely, to go on the school run without catching a stray bullet. He's the reason why you can't walk the streets, man. And you know what he does? He kicks back, watch black people kill each other. Then what does he do? Blame it on the ghetto youth. Oh, the ghetto youth. How is it these kids in Jamaica got no shoes on?
Right.
But have an automatic fire-powered weapon?
Right.
How is that possible? How you got a gun that can spray, man? Listen, man, roadmen on the streets of England, man, pay racks for them kind of guns, man. Pay thousands. Even in America where the guns are legal, to buy a gun like that will cost you some money. And you got kids with no shoes on but got automatic powered weapons, man. The Bible's the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
It speaks like a lamb. If you vote for me, I will make living conditions better. I will bring down taxes. And I will make, I'm tough on crime. You are the reason why there is crime. You're the reason why there's a pile of bodies, man. You're the reason why black men from one side of town is killing black men from the other side of town. That's the white man, the devil the Bible speaks of. But it looks nice though. He got a pinch stripe suit. And he don't talk that nasty patois that everyone else speaks in Jamaica. No. He speaks English, man, with a little accent. So everyone thinks, look at him, man. He's well spoken, he's well educated. He looks like a lamb, but he's a dragon, man. He's a dragon, man. So I can read that again, Baba Kushar.
Gone. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb.
Oh, it's so nice, man. Like two little nice horns like a lamb. So innocent and nice. You feel, look at this nice white guy. Look at Edward Siaga, man. Trying to bring down crime. Look at Manly. They got plans for Jamaica, man. Come on.
God. And he spake as a dragon.
But he spake like a dragon, man. His policies and what comes out of his mouth can get you killed, man. His actions and the things he does can get you killed, man. Norman Manley and Edward Siaga. You think they're so nice, you think they're so great, and you think they're so amazing.
Norman was his father, isn't he? Michael Manley.
So Norman Manley is the one who the airport's named after, yeah? And Michael's the one that fucking, what's his name?
Michael Manley
was that Bob Marley was
the 80s, 70s.
Okay, which one was Bob Marley holding hands with?
Both of them. Michael Manley on the right, Edward Siaga on the left, or the other way around.
Oh, some shit like that anyway, man.
Them two on stage, them two white boys, them two Edomites on stage was Michael Manley and Edward Siaga.
These men, black people are killing each other over these men. And guess what? When you're shooting each other, so imagine you're doing all this shooting, one of them come into power, and guess where they don't visit when the prime minister? They don't come to your neighborhood. Guess what? They don't build up your neighborhood. They give it an. Have you ever been to Jamaica before? Whenever you fly in the airport, they give you an announcement and they give you tips of what areas to avoid. And those are the areas that fight for you to make you prime minister, man. That's disgusting, man. Anyway, drop that one. Give me what was that? Boom.
Michael Norman Manley was his full name. Norman Michael Manley. I know we used to call him
Norman. I know one of them the airport's named after.
Manley. Yeah,
and the other one's Sangster.
Norman. But I don't want to say Norman was his uncle or his father. If Norman was part of his name, we called him. His name was Michael Manley in the 80s. It might have been Norman Michael Manley or Michael Norman Manley. I'll Google it and find out.
Don't bother. It's not important, man. It's the devil, man. Going to be changed soon anyway. You're gonna get reincarnated and put in chains, man. For all the black people that he killed, for the black people that he made fight on his behalf, man, die for no cause.
Do you remember a singer, a Redskin girl in the 80s? Called Yaz or Yaz. She had a famous track in the 80s, a #1 hit. That was Michael Manley's niece.
Yazoo, nah. I know I'm not sure it's Michael Manley, but one of them, was married to like his niece or something like that.
What?
I think it's Norman Manley, I can't remember. Anyway.
80s singer.
Yazoo, I think.
Yeah. There she is. Bleached her hair blonde, mixed race chick. She's probably an Edomite like her uncle.
Oh, she's British? Okay.
Yeah, she's a British singer. But that's Michael Manley's niece.
I didn't even know. Yeah, way before my time still.
Yeah.
Let me see. Give me Ezekiel again, Baba Kushar. Give me Ezekiel Ezekiel 30. Sorry, 3 and 17.
Are we dropping Ezekiel 4?
No, in fact, read Ezekiel 4 first, actually. Thought you had 4 for holding it.
Okay, what was it? Ezekiel what?
Was it 4?
3 or 4?
It was Ezekiel 2 and 5. 2 and 5.
Can't. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Give me verse 4. Give me 4.
Can't. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 4. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
Come on.
I do send thee unto them.
And the Lord said, even though we're children that don't listen, I send you unto them. I send you unto them same drug dealers, them same whores, them same pimps and drug dealers and crack takers, man. Even though our people don't listen, we are sent to them anyway, man. Why? Because the Lord loves us and wants us to change, even though we're simple. Come on.
Khan. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord.
And we say unto our people, thus saith the Lord, meaning what we say, what the Lord is saying. Thus saith the Lord, meaning this is what God's saying. We don't tell you our own will. I don't tell you to stop smoking weed because I got a problem with weed. I don't tell you to stop celebrating Valentine's Day because I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Aria, and I don't get no Valentine's Day gifts. Nah, man. We tell you, thus saith the Lord, man. That's why we do it, man.
Right.
I don't tell you not to celebrate Christmas because I'm the Grinch. I don't give a damn. I do it because God tells us to do so. Come on.
Khan. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
Come on.
But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet.
What verse you at? 2 and 5 here?
Oh, Salakia, sir.
2 and 5.
Yeah, jump to Salakia. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
And there you go, man. We teach the truth whether you hear it or whether you don't hear it, man. So I don't get bent out of shape. I've been to camps where they're quiet, man. I've been to camps where it's quiet and you don't get that one flyer handed out. And it does not bother me because the Lord says speak to them, whether they hear it or they don't hear it, man.
Right.
Then I've been to camps where there's loads of flyers go out, man. I've been to camps where no one's listening. I taught classes where loads of people turn up. Then I've been to classes where no one turns up, man. I've been to classes where no one agrees with what I'm saying. I've had mobs of people say I'm talking nonsense, man. I've had loads of people chanting, saying, wrap this up, man. We don't want to hear this, man. It don't bother me. Why? Because the Lord says, teach it, whether they hear it or whether they forbear it, man. Hear it means what? Of course, everybody got 2 ears. So everybody can hear it. To hear it means what? To understand it, man. You know when someone says, oh yeah, I hear what you're saying, I hear what you're saying. They ain't literally talking about hear what you're saying. Of course they can hear you. I'm talking about understand it, accept it. Whether they accept it or not, speak it, man.
Right.
Whether they agree with it or not, speak it, man. That's what we do. That's what we do, man. Let me tell you something, man. Keir Starmer is not your king. I don't care if you believe it or not. I don't care if you go join the army tomorrow, man. According to God, black man, it is a sin to vote for Keir Starmer, man. And we're gonna get that for you as well. Right, give me Deuteronomy 17, I believe it is.
Okay, you said Ezekiel 30 something.
Should I get that one? Yeah, get that one. Might as well. Yeah, after that, Deuteronomy 17. Let me know when you're there. Any questions as well? You can type in the chat. What's this guy saying?
Which is a precept in Ezekiel 30 what?
It's Ezekiel. 1 second. 3 and 17.
No, that's. You want Ezekiel 3 and 17?
Can't.
Because you said 30 before.
Did I? 1 second.
Can't. 30 songs then.
I can't recall. Give me 3 and 17. That'll work for now. We've got questions in chat as well. When you really grab that, yeah? Or is it more of a statement? More of a comment, sorry.
It's a question, sir.
Okay. Yeah, finish where you at. We go back to it.
Okay. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right. The Lord, the Son of Man, speaking to Ezekiel at the time. So I've made you a watchman to the house of Israel. A watchman's job is what? To watch over the people, man. Make sure the people are safe. Today you're called a watchman what? Your pastor, imam, someone whose job it is to watch over people. Today, the only watchmen you find are in the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
That's the only watchmen you'll find today are in the ISUPK. Come on.
Khan. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
The Lord said, give them warning from me. That's why we're on the streets. That's why we got classes. Why? Because the Lord told us to warn you from him. The Lord said, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, if you keep doing what you're doing, you will be unalive, man. More terrorists coming your way, man. We're going to lose more children, man. We're going to have more disgusting deaths, man. We're going to have more poverty, more hunger, man. That's what the Lord's saying, warn them from me. The Lord wants, the warning I'm giving you is not my warning. It's a warning from God himself, man. Black man, take heed. Slaki, what's the question?
Slaki, the question is from Peter London, 5494. When the godly are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked are in power, they groan. Proverbs 29:2. Will white people celebrate when you come into your power?
Yeah, absolutely.
If they have been learning.
Absolutely. So if you don't, this is what Peter, yeah, Peter's what an Edomite from London that follows the school, and you know he don't hate us, he supports us, and he obviously can't come into school, but he supports. And Peter, you're absolutely correct. I mean, white people are going to be happy when we rule. You know why? Because they won't be no. Listen, the oppressor that rules, this oppressor that rules hates black people, and he hates his own people too, man. Why is it there's poor white people on the streets, hungry? Why is it people from England, poor white people from England can't get a house? Meanwhile, immigrants can. Listen, when women rule, listen, we're going to look after everybody, man. We're going to look after everybody, man. Let me tell you something. I know nobody wants to be ruling under a black person, but under black people, everyone talking about, you man are talking about putting the white man in chains and you're going to put the white people in chains. Our slavery is horrible. Let me tell you something. The white man's going to be happy he's in chains, man, when we're ruling. And we're not going to do him how he did us. When we have him in slavery, we won't be raping his children. We won't be raping his men. We won't be, beating them up for no reason, because we're not like him, man. We won't be polluting the earth. We won't be punching holes in the ozone layer. The animals won't be extinct. You know what I mean? 3% of the population won't own 90% of the wealth. We're gonna be fair, man. So yeah, when the Bible says what? That when the righteous are in rule, the people rejoice. White people also, they're gonna be happy when we're ruling, man. They're gonna be happy. The only ones that don't are the ones that don't want to give up their power. Or the ones that hate black people so much, they don't want to be under a black man. But let me tell you something, man. There won't be no homeless like what you see today. There won't be no cost of living, man. When black people are in power, let me tell you something. Black people are so merciful. Black people are so merciful. Aria, how much time you spoke to a black man and a black man tells you, oh, you gotta forgive white people, man. Oh, you can't, they ain't all bad. That's how merciful black people are. Right. A man like that, you need in charge, man. You need a merciful man in charge. Black people are so merciful that they come against us for not allowing white people to come in here, man. That's how merciful our people are, man. A man like that, you need to put in charge. Let me tell you something, Putin ain't so merciful. Let me tell you something, when 9/11 happened, George Bush wasn't so merciful. George Bush didn't turn the other cheek. George Bush didn't say, well, it's not all the Arabs' fault. All Arabs wasn't involved in 9/11. Listen, George Bush shot bombs at men, women, and children, man. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. Oh my God, them bombs wiped out 2 big cities in Japan. America didn't say, no, you can't do that, man. You know what I mean? Not all Japanese people are bad. But black people are so merciful. Oh man, well, listen, if it weren't for Jesus Christ, black people would let slavery go. If it weren't for Jesus Christ saying, no, I'm not letting slavery go, black people say, you know what, let that one slide, man. And a man that's so merciful, listen, he needs to be in power. He needs to be in power, man. So like, let's move on. Where were we? You trying to be 17?
No, Peter London's question. So you've answered it. Come on. Deuteronomy 17:3.
In fact, Peter's question, Proverbs what? Proverbs 29:2. Give me that real quick.
29:2.
Another one. Just to prove who the righteous are, man.
God on Khan. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29.
20, yeah, 9 and 2.
29 and 2. God on Khan. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
So the Bible says when the righteous are in authority, everybody will be rejoicing. So Ariella, is everybody rejoicing now? Nah, man. The Africans got that big belly, man. Got that big belly, hungry. Why? Because the white man's not sharing the food. You know what I mean? Conscious people are sneaking over to come to England for a better life, man. Why? Because no jobs in their country. So the righteous can't be in authority. That white man ruling, that Donald Trump, the Keir Starmer, all these rich countries, they can't be the righteous because why? People are crying right now. Africa man starving. How is it you got people like what's him, Elon Musk, and what's the other one? What's that rich Epstein? Epstein got his own island. His own island, man. Meanwhile, you got African people, ribs showing, man. You got black people out there, ribs showing, hungry, in Thailand, all over the globe, poor people, man. The righteous people can't be in rulership. Can't be, man. Can't be, because the Bible says when the righteous are in authority, everybody will be rejoicing, man. Nobody will be getting their oil jacked. Nobody will be getting sanctioned upon them. Nobody will be getting bombs dropped on their country, man. So evidently, the righteous can't be in authority. Come on. Carry on. Look, yeah.
Khan. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
There you go. And right about now, everyone's mourning, man. Petrol prices through the roof. You know what I mean? What about people hungry in some places?
Right.
There's a living crisis in England, housing crisis in England, cost of living. So evidently the wicked must be bearing rule. That white man who you see in Parliament, he's the wicked the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
The white man you see in the White House, he's the wicked, man. The UN and the EU and all these people, all these functions where white people come together, they are the wicked and they are ruling. And they're the reason why everybody is mourning. Why? Because they're greedy, they don't share, they want everybody's wealth. All you gotta do is history, man. Go to Dungabar classes, man. Do history, man. You read about how the white man's greedy. They got something called the Conference of Berlin. And all these European powers sat down and found out how they're gonna carve up Africa. So you get Benin, and you get Nigeria, and then you get the rubber from the rubber tree in South America, and you get this. And everything you see in England today is people that's stolen from other lands, man. Stolen and robbed, man. They're the reason why everybody mourns, man. Aria, give me some British, some British companies, man. Every last one of them is stolen. Dunlop tires, man. Dunlop trainers. The rubber don't come from England, man. That's the man who stole it in South America. Stole Cadbury's chocolate. They call it Cadbury's chocolate from James Cadbury. Chocolate don't grow in England. The cocoa bean grows in South America, man. How is his name on it? Because he stole it, man. But Tetlin's tea. Would have ever seen tea in England, man? Because they stole it from India. They're the reason why people mourn, man. Imagine you're a man in India, you're broke, man. You're broke, man. I ain't got no money. Life's harder here. I'm broke, man. And you shouldn't be broke. Why? Because the tea is yours. Or some white man got your tea and he's a gazillionaire. He can pass it down to his children. He can pass the chocolate down to his children. How's that happening? They're the people. They're the reason why everyone's mourning. Why? Because it's steel, man. Come on.
They call Sheffield the city of steel because of all the knives and forks it made after World War II in the 50s and 60s. But where is their where is the steel? Where are their steel caves where you can get iron from in Sheffield? So how can Sheffield be the city of steel? Leyland Motors, the biggest trucking factory in the world. Where do they get the metal, the steel, and the iron to build Leyland trucks and Arctic trucks? These are made from metal and iron. The list is endless.
Chief, man. When you do some history, you find out about it, man. You heard about the Opium Wars. Oh, man. Listen, read about the Opium War, man. And the white man went to China and got hooked on opium, man. Everybody hooked on opium. It was like the crack epidemic. They are the biggest drug dealers. England and America are the biggest drug dealers, man. We talk about, oh yeah, war on drugs. They're the biggest drug dealers. And that's because they're the wicked. And when they're in rule, Everyone mourns. Not just black people. Black people mourn because we got drugs in our neighborhoods, black on black crime. You pump rap music and gang violence on the web and on the net and make it cool so our kids want to do it. But we ain't the only one mourning. When you're in rule, everybody mourns, man. The Chinese mourn, the Africans mourn, the Arabs mourn, everyone is mourn. So like, yeah.
It's like you, sir, and it's a real heavy point because anything they don't go and steal physically, they steal through commercialism. Like the Jaguar. Everybody knows the Jaguar is the most one of the most recognized British cars.
Yeah,
they put
one of them.
They put on the front of it a cat that comes from Africa and Asia to commercialize and sell it. Without that cat on the front of the car, without that Jaguar on the front of, a Jaguar comes from South America, the land where our people reside today, where we're scattered to, Hispanics and native indigenous people, and blacks. Colombia's, I don't know the stats, but there's many Negroes.
Yeah, my sister went there, she told me.
So this is the part of the world where Jaguars come from. The company Jaguar, which is a British-based car company, have stolen that idea commercially to sell their produce.
That's not the next one. You ever heard them British? What's the emblem of Britain? The lion. Lions don't come from England, man. I put it, you hear the white people, 3 lions on the shirt. Lions don't come from England, man. Let's do it everything down to the culture. Just thieves, man. After a night out, white man loves the kebab. Love it. They tell you to piss off home, man. They love kebab. And let me tell you, kebab is not from England, man. Kebab is Turkish, man. Vindaloo. They call you the P word and piss off back home. And meanwhile, listen, you can't get a white man out of Indian shop, man. You can't get him out, man. Listen, I want an Indian food for Indian today. You can't get him out, man. Salakia,
sir. Can you imagine the Jaguar with a badger on it, or the Rolls Royce, or the Rolls Royce with a fox?
Come on, man.
That's the best wildlife that they've got. Badgers and foxes.
No, but years ago, England didn't have wolves though, but they were extinct. They had wolves. I'll give them that. They had wolves back in the day. They're extinct now. You can't find them. They're endangered. They're gone now. They had wolves. But what else now, man? And that's what they do. They steal people's culture, man. Just rob and steal people's culture and make it their own. Talk about Tetless tea and PG tips, bread, and also, England is known for drinking tea. They're known for it. Everyone talks about tea and crumpets. How are you known for something that ain't even yours? You stolen it so much that now when you think of tea, you don't even think about India. You don't even think about South America. You don't think about China. Who do you think about? England, man. Everyone thinks that, England love a cup of tea, love a cuppa. Yeah, man, go put the kettle on. Love it, man. Stole it, man. That's why they can't be in rulership. How do you steal so much that now people think that, oh yeah, it's your culture now? They don't even steal physical items. It's even still culture, man. They even steal someone's culture. When you think of kebab and chips, you think about them. When you think about a cup of tea, you think about them. When you think about Cadbury's chocolate, you think about them. When you think about Dunlop tires, you think about them. When the rubber tree don't come from England, man. You've never seen a rubber tree in your life, but you think it's theirs. That's what they do, man. They steal people's culture, man. Read that again from the top, Baba Kushar.
Go on. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
There you go, man. And when the righteous are in authority, the people are going to rejoice. Let me tell you something, Peter. One day you're going to be really rejoicing. You're going to be rejoicing, thinking, wow, thank God them black people are ruling, man. Thank God for that, man. Because, boy, the way the oppressor was ruling, everyone hates him, man. Come on.
Come. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
The people mourn, man. That's what you see today. Everyone mourning. Everyone's sad. Nuclear war on the brink. Poverty. The cost of prices going up. You know what I mean? Everyone, country getting robbed for their oil. Venezuela getting bombed. Imagine Ariel here. America's telling, man, they can't have open. They're saying, hold on, you can't have nuclear warfare. You can't have nuclear weapons. But we got nuclear weapons. The cheek of it. That's like saying you can't have a gun to defend your house, even though I got a gun to defend mine. And if we do have one, we're going to come in your country and take it, man. that is a bully. That man got to be taken out of the way. So you got caught. So what you're saying is, I should be the only ones with these weapons. So that means I got the right to bully people. And if you don't do what I say, I'll press the button, and then I got to make sure no one else has it. That's the tyranny that we live under on this earth. Go on.
So like you said, and you've hit the nail right on the head there. You've hit the point right there, because this is the argument in the Middle East or Israel, the state. The Zionists, the two fundamental arguments over the Middle East at the moment, which has always been, is they've overrun and overtook a land that doesn't belong to them, the so-called white man, the Edomites. And they've not only done that, this shows you how wicked they are. They've gone in there and they said, okay, we're going to build the biggest nuclear arsenal, but no other country around us is allowed the same nuclear arsenal. And that's their objective. That's their policy. We're going to invade this part of the world, Northeast Africa. We're going to take it, control it. We're going to whitewash it. And we're going to put the fear of God into all the neighboring countries by having the biggest global nuclear arsenal, bar America. And only America will have more nuclear warheads than us. And all the neighboring Arab and so-called black countries surrounding Israel, Hamite countries I'm talking about, and Ishmaelite countries are not allowed to have the same arsenal of weapons that we have. That's their policy. And for 70 years, nobody's seen them as wicked. It's only just now, in the last 2 years, people have started to wake up and smell the coffee regarding Israel and the Zionists.
Absolutely. And then when you make your own, the propaganda, Saddam Hussein is wicked. He wants to destroy the earth. He is a man that wants to defend himself the same way you defend yourself.
Right.
You want to defend yourself, he can't defend his. When he wants to defend him now, he's wicked and you can't trust him with these, weapons of mass destruction. You can't trust him with these weapons of mass destruction. But meanwhile, you got them. And I ain't seen nobody more wicked than you. I ain't seen no one pump drugs in black communities. I ain't seen no Arab man pump drugs in black communities.
Right.
I ain't seen no Arab man turn a black king, Christ, turn him white and make us worship him and brainwash us and give us his surname. That's the propaganda that they push, man. Is there anything else on that, or you want to move on?
No, just if people really want to read the truth, go to Job 9:24. It tells you right there exactly what Captain Karakia has been talking about for the last 15 minutes. It's right there in Job 9:24.
Now give me Deuteronomy 17 and 17 about 14.
Come. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 14. When thou art come unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, and shalt possess it, and shalt dwelleth therein.
Right, now the Lord's giving us instructions of what to do when we get into our land. At this point, we're like nomads, we're walking through the desert. The Lord's making us walk through the desert because why? He wants to prove us, man, to see if we're really down. And he's saying, when you get into the land, when you finally do possess the land, this is what I want you to do. Come on.
Khan. And shalt dwelleth therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me.
And shall say, I will set a king over me. What's the king, man? What's the king? A prime minister, a president, a ruler. The Lord said this is the requirement if you're going to set a king over you. Come on.
Khan. Like as all the nations that are about me.
Like all the other nations got a king. All the other nations got a ruler. And this is the requirement if we want a ruler among us. This is a requirement if we want a prime minister or a president or someone, or an emperor, whatever the case may be. This is the requirement if we're going to choose a king over us. Come on.
Khan. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
Come on.
Whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
And first of all, the Lord got to choose him. If we got a king over us, God got to choose him first. And let me tell you something, black man, Hispanic man, Indian man, God did not choose Keir Starmer, man. God did not choose Donald Trump, man. God don't choose men that got what sexual conduct allegations against them, man. God don't choose felons, man, that bomb places like Venezuela, man. God did not choose none of them. God chose a black man called Jesus Christ. Come on.
Khan. One from among thy brethren shall one from among thy brethren.
And if we got a king, a ruler amongst us, he got to be a black man like us too, man. We can't pick a king that ain't from amongst our brethren. You know what that means, black man? That means Haile Selassie. He can't be a king, man. He ain't one of our brethren.
That's right.
He didn't come here on slave ships like we did.
Right.
He didn't stuff like we did. I didn't see him in the Brixton riots and the Tottenham riots. I didn't see him on the Windrush plane, man. Right. I didn't see him getting deported back. He's not one of us, man. I didn't see him in the what's the march in America, the civil rights movement. I didn't see him there. He's not one of our brethren. Therefore, he can't be our king, man. He can't be my king, man. Neither can Keir Starmer. Neither can Donald Trump. Neither can Winston Churchill or any prime minister. Black man, it is a sin to have a white man over you. That's your king, man. It's a sin. King Charles ain't your king, man. Charles Windsor is not your king. I'm gonna stop calling him King Charles, man. It's just out of habit. Just out of habit. I'm gonna stop calling him King Charles. Charles Windsor is not your king, black man. You know why? Because he's not one from amongst our brethren. He's not one of us, man. Come on.
Khan. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
And we cannot put a stranger over us. Do you know a man from a foreign country could not be prime minister in England? Do you know a man born in a foreign country cannot be president over America? Do you know a man from a foreign country cannot be president or prime minister in Jamaica? So then why can a man who's not black be the king of black people, man? The same way how a man born in France cannot be the prime minister of America,
right?
Or a man born in France cannot be prime minister over England. The same way a white man can't be king of black people, man. To be a king of us, you got to be born from among us, man. You got to be from a specific bloodline to be the king of us, man. And guess what? That king I'm referring to is Jesus Christ. That's one from among us, man. Give me that in Hebrew. Let's find that Christ from amongst us, man. Let's find it. Give me in Hebrews. Hebrews 7:14. Let's see where Christ comes from, man. You know, we're the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews, man. Let's find out if Christ is a Jew also. Let's see, man.
God. The book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verse 14. For it is evident.
It is evident. You know what evident means? You know what evident means? If I got evidence, what is evidence, Ariella?
Proof, sir.
Proof, man. It's evident. So the Bible says it's evident, meaning it's widely known. It's factual. Everyone knows. There ain't no shadow of a doubt. There ain't no, not too sure. It is evident, man. Come on.
God, that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
And Jesus Christ, a black man for the tribe of Judah, is evident, man. It's widely known. Everyone knows. It's documented. You can find it in history. You find it in the Bible.
Right.
It's evident that our Lord Jesus Christ was a black man from the tribe of Judah, man.
That's right.
That's the man that's over all of us. Every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. That's the man who we pledge our allegiance to, man. That's right. What. Find out where Keir Starmer is from, please. Find out where. I just know where it's from. Find out where. Type in Keir Starmer bio. I want to find out where it's from. Type in Keir Starmer Wikipedia. I want to find out where it's from. Where went to university. I want to know everything about this devil, man. Please. Please.
Come
on. You're getting cold chills, man. I'm not even cold.
Yeah, Keir Starmer. Almost.
Find out where. Type in Keir Starmer, WIKI wiki. We let you know everything. Where you're coming from, which part of his mum's from, his dad, And I guarantee he ain't from where we're from, man.
Yeah. You want me to read it?
Yeah, please.
Come. Sir Keir Starmer.
When did that happen? I must have fell asleep. I don't know when. I can't remember when he got knighted, but okay, Sir Keir Starmer, come on.
Born September the 2nd, 1962.
Born 62, so it's about what? His 40s, 50s, come on.
Being the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom since July the 5th, 2024, the leader of Labour Party since April 2020, and the Member of Parliament for Holborn and St Pancras since 2015.
I skipped down. Find out where he's from. Where he was born.
Khan. Let me go back.
Should tell you his early life and where he studied at and stuff like that.
Khan. So Keir Starmer was born. Keir Starmer, full name, Keir Rodney Starmer, was born 1962 in Southwark, southeast London.
Southwark, it's not Slovakia. Slovakia from London's out there. I made the same mistake myself, forgive me. I in the world, I went to London, I said Southwark. Everyone was laughing at me, like, huh? Like Southwark, man. I had no idea.
Southwark, is that
Southwark here. And even Greenwich, I said Greenwich, the man was laughing at me, Slovakia. We are out of towners. So he's born in Southwark, South London. Come on.
Khan. Oh gosh.
What hospital? What uni? What school? I don't know everything about this, man.
Okay, it was born. Slovakia.
No, sir. Let me see on my side. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, biography, parents, legal carer. I've got it. Okay, so it says Keir Starmer born. Come on, Septor. Keir Starmer born. What did you call it? Southwark. Is a British politician and barrister lawyer who became leader of the Labour Party. He has served as Member of Parliament for Oldham St Pancras. Starmer became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, replacing Rishi Sunak after a landslide Labour.
My bad. Read this one.
Starmer is one of the 4 children of Rodney Starmer.
Read that one right there, real quick. Slovakia. My bad. Go on.
Born Southwark, London, and raised in Surrey, Starmer was politically active as a teenager.
Wait. Imagine that black man. When we was in teen, going to jail, man, getting locked up and beaten up by the policeman, was politically active as a teenager. Keep reading.
Khan. And graduate with a Bachelor of Laws degree.
Bachelor of Laws degree, come on.
From the University of Leeds.
University of Leeds. Black, this man got good education, man. Good education and living good, and from a teenager, living born in South London, but born and raised in Surrey. Come on.
Khan in 1985 and received a postgraduate Bachelor of Civil Law degree from St Edmund Hall, Oxford, in 1986.
Black man, Hispanic man, man. This man went to Oxford University, man. One of the best universities in the world, not in England, in the world, man. In the world, that's how he's living. Now, let's tell you about Jesus Christ now. Pass that back, Baba Shah. Give me Hebrews. I'm gonna show you the more. I'm gonna show you the more why we must serve a black man called Christ and not Keir Starmer, man. I'm gonna show you. Give me Hebrews, and it's 1 second. It's oh man, I'm trying to think of this precept. Hebrews 2 and 17.
Hebrews 2
and 17.
Khan.
This man got a bachelor's degree, man. Meanwhile, when you was 16, black man, where was you, in jail? The only thing you ever got from this government was what? A dirty record, man. The only thing you ever got from this government was locked up in jail, man. This man lives a good, clean, nice lifestyle, man. You're gonna serve him. Let me tell you something about Christ, man. Let me know when you're there.
Khan. The book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 17. Wherefore in all things it behoved him to be made like unto his brethren.
Look at that, man. Talk about Jesus Christ. It behooved him to be made like his brethren. You know what it means to behoove somebody? Meaning what? Christ thought it would be better to be made unlike his brethren, man. Meaning what? You want to know why Christ was poor? Because you're poor, black man. You want to know why Christ was born to an unwedded couple? Because you're born to an unwedded couple, man. You want to know why Christ died under the oppression of the Romans? Because you live and die under the oppression of the Romans, man. That's your king, a man that can relate to you. How are you going to vote for a man that can't relate to you? How are you going to vote for a man that's never been to bed hungry, man? How are you going to tell your problems to a man that don't know how it is to not have a father in the house? that don't know how it is to be poor. You're a poor black man, and you're voting for a man thinking that he can relate to you and understand you. But he got a bachelor's degree. He got a bachelor's degree when he was 15. Meanwhile, you was in jail, man. Meanwhile, man, you didn't know who your father was. Meanwhile, you was hungry, man. Meanwhile, you was hustling and trying to make ends meet. And that's the man you want to serve. A king that can't relate to you. Terrible, man. Meanwhile, Jesus Christ can relate to you. Christ went through the same problems that we went through, man. Read that again, Baba Kushar.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 17. Wherefore in all things it behooved.
In all things, man. Jesus Christ is like us in all things, man. Come on.
It behooved him to be made like unto his brethren.
The Bible said Christ is like us in all things. Christ was born in the ghetto. Guess what? We're born in the ghetto, man. Christ's mother and father weren't married when they had him. Guess what? Neither was our mother and father, man. Christ is from the same place, man, where drugs are sold, where the crime rate's high. Christ was what suffered under the Romans that was oppressing him, man. They gave him capital punishment. The same way how the white man gives our brothers capital punishment, man. Christ, the Romans threw the book at Christ, man, and gave him the highest form of punishment that you could give a man. Guess what? In England, they give our brothers the highest. What's it called? What do they call them? What do they call them? Them figures, football figures. They call them.
The what?
When they give man double digits. What do they call it? Football numbers. When the judge gives you like 20 years. I think they call it football. I'm not sure. I think the streets call it football numbers because like football, you have 2 numbers on your shirt. They give us the highest form of punishment, just like how they gave our Christ, just like how they gave our king the highest form of punishment, man. That's the man you gotta serve, man. A man that you can actually relate to, man. Give me John. Give me John 19 and about 13.
John
19 and 13.
John 19 and 13. Card. The book of John, chapter 9 and verse 13. They brought to the Pharisees him that aforetime was blind.
There you go. Come on. So they brought the Pharisees him. They brought the Pharisees a man. So there was a man that aforetime means in the past. They brought the Pharisees a man that was blind in the past. And he ain't blind no more. Why? Because Christ healed him. Come on.
Khan. And it was the Sabbath day when Jesus made the clay and opened his eyes.
Right, so Christ put clay in this man's eyes and the man was healed. So they brought this man to the Pharisees saying, yo, Pharisees, Jesus Christ got to get that control. It was a problem at first, but now look, he's doing miracles now. This man was clearly blind. Everyone knew he was blind. He's known in the community as being blind. Now he can see. Listen, something got to be done because everyone's going to stop coming to our church, going to stop coming to our mosque, and they're going to start joining the ISUPK. Do something about it. Come on.
Khan. Then again, the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight.
So the Pharisees asked him, yo, excuse me, how did you receive your sight, man? You want to test him, interrogate him to see if this thing is a rumor or if it's true. Yo, if a man goes to you, yo, Ariel made a man see. If you shut up, man, Ariel can't make no man see. Bring the man here. Excuse me, how do you start seeing? To see what the man says? Go on.
Khan. He said unto them, he put clay upon mine eyes.
And the man told him, nah, this man put clay upon my eyes. That's how I saw. So basically the rumor that they heard was true. This man is confirming it. Like, right, that's true for real. Come on.
Khan. And I washed and do see.
And the man said, I washed the clay off and I'm seeing now. I can't explain it. I don't know what happened, but it's not a rumor. This man called Jesus Christ, you hate so much that you think it's a magic trick or I'm lying. I see. I know. I'm sorry. I know you want to hear that. I'm lying, but listen, Jesus Christ did it for me. Come on.
Khan. Therefore said some of the Pharisees, this man is not of God, because he keepeth not the Sabbath day. Others said, how can a man that is a sinner do such miracles?
And we'll read that part again.
Therefore said some of the Pharisees, this man is not of God, because he keepeth not the Sabbath day.
So this, what did they say about Christ? So Christ did a miracle on the Sabbath day. So they're like, this man can't be a man of God. He's a sinner, man. We know that on the Sabbath day, you got to all rest. So this man's doing miracles on the Sabbath day. He can't be of God. So therefore, if he can't be of God, then how is it possible for him to do miracles? We know only godly men can do miracles, but this Hawashai guy, come on, man. He rose with roadmen. He rose with publicans and sinners, and he don't keep the Sabbath day.
Right.
So this must be a magic trick, clearly. Come on.
Kadawan Khan. Others said, how can a man that is a sinner do such miracles?
So others said, hold on, it can't be a sinner though, because I hear what you're saying. You know, he rose with them 12 disciples and from the ends and whatnot. But it can't be if you do miracles like this. How can a man that's a sinner do these miracles? It can't be possible. Come on.
Kadawan Khan.
That's what a lot of you think about us as well. A lot of you think, oh, they're roadmen, man. They got 4 or 5 wives. And there's other you saying, I hear what you're saying, but what they do feed the poor though. And RBR, you know, they do change women and tell women not to become whores. And what they're saying is actually good. Like, they can't be bad people. Because whenever I was in need, they helped me. The exact same thing with Christ back then. Come on.
Kadawan Khan. And how can a man that is a sinner do such miracles? And there was a division among them.
And there was a division among them. What verse?
16, sir.
Well, keep going.
Kadawan Khan. They say unto the blind man again.
Wait, yeah, John 19 and 16.
No, this is Jesus heals a blind man.
No,
9 and 16.
Slack, my bad. 19 and 14. My bad. 19 and 14. But I brought down a bit of the gospel for you anyway, man. But what the white man calls the gospels wasn't the precept I wanted, but we went there anyway. No sweat.
Kadawan Khan, the book of John, chapter 19, verse 14. And it was the preparation of the Passover.
Right, the preparation of the Passover, meaning what? They're getting the lamb ready, the bitter herbs ready, you know what I mean, the Sabbath service ready. Come on.
Kadawan Khan. And about the 6th hour, and he saith unto the Jews, behold your king.
He said, look, behold your king, man. Talking about Yahushua. He was mocking our king, saying, look, this is your king, man. Look at him, man. All beaten up. Christ called himself the king of blacks in spite of native Indians, and he is, man. I've never seen Keir Starmer. Listen, Keir Starmer is the reason why black people are in the problems that we are. He don't help us. Christ went through problems for us, man. We just read Christ healed a black man. When no one else cared about us in the ghetto, no one cared about this black man. This man was blind, no one gave a damn. Christ cared about him, though. Christ cared about the woman that had demons on there. Christ cared about the man in the graveyard with demons on him, and they put the demons into the pig. Christ cared about black people. His whole life was healing black people. He actually cared. Your prime minister come to the ghetto once every 4 years, man. And once they're elected, we don't see them no more. Right. How much time you seen Keir Starmer in Brixton, man? I've seen every 4 years in Brixton, kissing black babies. You see, kissing black babies, rolling his sleeves up, buying a jerk chicken from the yard man shop. And black people, oh, he's a good prime minister, man. Look at him. Once he gets to the office, you don't see him again, man. I don't see him in Electric Avenue in Brixton. I don't see him in Aston. I don't see him in Handsworth. Meanwhile, Christ lived his whole life in the ghetto, only solving black problems, man. Going to war with the scribes and Pharisees. Why? Because they were robbing our people. Christ was so pissed that they was robbing blacks, Hispanics, and Indians that he flipped over the table, man. So you turned my father's house to a place of merchandise. Why? Because why they was robbing the people and not caring for him. This is a man that cares about black people, and this man they beat up. The man that actually cares about black people, our people hate him. They beat up. Meanwhile, Keir Starmer, we love him. Keep it in.
God. But they cried out, away with him.
And they said, what? Shut up, man. He ain't my king. This man said, no, this is your king. Like, go away with him. He ain't my king, man. That's what we say today. We say, yo, the ISUPK, the leaders are blacks. Oh, we don't want them, man. Move now. We don't want them. They're racist, man. Give me Labour. Give me Parliament. Give me Rastafarianism. Give me Islam. I don't want to join them racist guys, man, that say we can't eat pork. We can't get tattoos, crab, shrimp, and lobster. Give me the Christian God, man, where we can do whatever we want and be happy. We can have sex with whoever we want to and be happy. Come on.
God. Away with him. Away with him. Crucify him.
And they said, crucify him, man. So crucify him, kill him, man, slay him, get rid of him. Why would you want to kill a man that's done nothing but miracles, man? Why would you want to kill a man that made the blind see, man? Why would you want to kill a man that took demons out of people? Why would you want to kill a man who's fighting against the scribes and Pharisees that's robbing people, man? Why would you want that? Come on.
Come. Pilate saith unto them, shall I crucify your king?
Come on, keep reading.
The chief priests answered, we have no king but Caesar.
Bro, look at that, man. He said, that's what you say, black man. Every time you vote for Keir Starmer, man. Every time you vote for Trump, you say, I don't have no king but Caesar, man. And you know what's deep like this? So I'm gonna pick your brains today. I'm gonna pick your brains today. They said that Christ was a sinner. They said Christ was a sinner. Why? Because he made a blind man see on the Sabbath. Well, he was the real sinners, man. What is sin according to the Bible?
Transgression of the law.
What law did they just break right there, man?
Can we read it again?
Go
on. The book of John, chapter 19, and verse 15. Shall I read it? I
read it. Go on.
The answer.
Go on then.
Shall I read it?
Read it and then say it.
But they cried out, away with him, away with him, crucify him. Pilate saith unto them, shall I crucify your king? The chief priest answered.
Who?
The chief priest.
Not the common
answered.
Man. Not the common man. Not the man that goes to church on Sunday. The priest, the head man, the man that's supposed to be knowledgeable and in the scriptures and knows the Bible inside and out. He knows, the man you go to for your answers, the man you go to for when you're lost, the man you go to for when you want to break down, you want counsel in your marriage and your children. This is the man you go to. This is what the chief priest said. Well, read what it said.
Salakia, sir, and these are not only chief priests, these are the men ordained to push the law on our people and teach our people the law, the very men that are breaking it.
And look what they said here. Look, read. Look what they said.
Khan. We have no king.
Come on.
But Caesar.
Right, what did these men just do?
They've gone outside of the nation of Israel. They've let a stranger.
Oh, here you go.
They've let a stranger be their head, their leader.
There you go, man. Absolutely bang on. They said Christ he can't be one of us. He's a sinner. Christ is a sinner, man. And the Israelites are sinners, man. What is sin according to the Bible? The transgression of the law. What did the law say? You can't have no king that ain't a black man. That man just broke the law. He said, well, Caesar's my king. But Deuteronomy 17 says Caesar can't be a king. Deuteronomy 17 says you are forbidden to have a king that's not one from among your brethren. Deuteronomy 17, right. I quote, said thou shalt not set a stranger. I said a quote. I'm paraphrasing now. Thou shalt not set a stranger among you, man. Said right. That the sinner was them. They were the sinners, man. Just like the Christian church. The Christian church love talking about, you guys are sinning. You're sinning. And ain't no bigger sinners than the Christian church, man.
Right.
These men allowed 2 men to marry. Talking about you ISUPK men are wicked and racist. Excuse me. You allow 2 men to marry, man. You give the okay, 2 men can come to your church and get a ring. You allow one big tough man to put a ring on the next big tough man. You ordain it and give the okay. You ordain a man to divorce his wife, man. You have Christmas service in your church, Easter sermon in your church, Halloween service in your church, man. Ain't no bigger sinner than the Christian church, man.
Right.
Read that one more time. Let me move on. So rock here.
Khan. The book of John, chapter 19, verse 16. Salakia, verse 15. But they cried out, away with him. Away with him.
And this is what they cried out, away with him, man. Get him gone, man. That's the problem with our people. Our people need a leader. And this is the problem. We need a leader, whether we like it or not. You can't let us choose our leader, man. Why could we choose people like Keir Starmer? You can't let us choose our leader. And even that's why the truth is so heavy, because the truth here is strict rules, whether you like it or not. If you give a man leeway, do you like this one? Do you like that one? That's why we get what they call black people need to be ruled, man. Who cares what you like? Who cares what you prefer? The Bible says you can't smoke weed, you can't eat pork, you can't celebrate Christmas. That's what we need.
Right.
That's what Moses was, Elijah was, Ezekiel was. These are leaders that were strict, man. We allow our people, that's when we like to, that's why black people are so divided. That's why some people, black men that like to smoke weed, become Rastafarian. Black women that like to bang a tambourine become Christian. We got too much choice, man. Too much choice, man. What we need is a strict leader. Who cares what you believe, man? Anyone that can't follow suit will get beheaded, man. That's what we need. Come on.
Cardo Khan. Away with him. Away with him.
Listen, away with him. Get him, move him from me. Get him gone from me. He ain't my king, man. You know what I mean? I like Keir Starmer, man. Them Israelite brothers talking about follow us. Nah, man, it's okay. I want a Christian church, man. That's the same thing our people say today. Come on.
Crucify him.
And they say, crucify him? Crucify him? Hold on. I thought, wasn't another sin as well? Another sin? Ain't it wrong to murder somebody? Jesus Christ was innocent, man. You scribes and Pharisees and head priests are so righteous. Meanwhile, you put false allegations on them, man. What's commandment number 4? Thou shalt bear no false witness. You bear false witness. You say you saw Christ blaspheme and he never, man. So like, hurry up, bro.
So like you said, they crucified our king for curing the blind, for healing the dead, for awakening the dead. That's what they crucified our king for. Come on.
And you know why they did it? You know why? You know why? Because our people don't, a sinner don't like to be told that he's a sinner. Hate it. Hate it. And Christ did good works, but he told them where they was wrong. And rather than change, you go, you know what, you're right. You're right. I'm going to change. They said, fuck that. Who's he talking to? Who's he talking to? Yo, kill him. How dare you talk to me like that? You know who I am? I'm head priest, scribe, Pharisee, blah, blah, blah. How dare you speak to me like that? That's why they killed Christ, man. Go on.
The same as what our reverends and pastors do today, barring from the church.
So, even whores, before whores, you know, I'm a whore, you know, I'm swinging from a pole, I got a man in my house. What did they do? Get defensive. Who the fuck you talking to? Yo, get angry. When we do the right thing, just to humble yourself. Our people didn't want to do it, man. That's why they killed Yahushua. Let me get I'll get another instance where our people didn't want to accept that they was wrong and got a brother killed, man. Give me, is it Acts 7 and about 50. You got Acts 7 and about 50.
Acts 7 and 50. Come on. The book of Acts, chapter 7. You sure it's not 54?
Go on, hit 54.
Khan, you're talking about Stephen.
Khan.
Stephen being executed.
That's the one, yeah.
Khan, the book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 54. When they heard these things, they cut to the heart.
There you go. So Stephen telling the scribes and Pharisees, oh, you men are wicked, man. You've always been wicked. You can read it in verse 51. So like it's thickness of a heart. You know what I mean? You're robbing the people. You ain't people of God, man. And they was cut to the heart. That's the ISUPK term we use. We go, yo, you got cut, man. You cut with the scriptures. They heard it and thought, oh. Now, what would have been the right thing to do? You're right, man. You know, I'm a thief, man. I'm stop stealing, man. Not some people. Some people, who the fuck are you talking to? You know, it's right. Like, some people hear home truths here and they're going to fight you. How are you talking to you? Because they can't say, you know what? You're right, let me change. These scribes and Pharisees heard the truth and they couldn't refute it. They couldn't dispute it. They couldn't say, no, you're lying. It was true. They were robbing people. The scribes and Pharisees were going to stone a woman to death for adultery. Remember that? And the Bible says you must have 2 or 3 witnesses, man. Where was the second witness? They're going to stone her to death without having a proper trial, man. That was wicked, man. They weren't righteous judges, man. And Stephen's telling them and they heard it and they thought, oh, come on.
God. They were cut to the heart and they gnashed on him with their teeth.
And they gnashed their teeth. When really, should be like, okay, all right, you're right, man. I'm going to change. Yeah, I mean, who the fuck's he speaking to, man? You know who I am? And that's why they killed Christ as well, man. Why? Because they couldn't take the check-in, man. They couldn't take the rebuke, man. Right. And they wanted to kill him. They thought, I don't want to hear this no more. He's making my life hell, man. Telling me I'm wrong all the time, man. Get rid of him so I can go back to living my life of sin. It's like, yeah, I go back to living my life of sin, man, and my life of crime, man.
Right.
This man's like a bad dream. It's like I'm trying to sleep and comfortable, and he's pulling the sheets off me, man. I need him gone so I can keep him a wickedness and be nice and comfortable. I don't need this man showing me the mirror all the time, man. And that's why they killed him. Come on.
Khan. But he, being full of the Holy Spirit, looked up steadfastly in heaven and saw the glory of Yahweh and Jesus standing in the right hand of Yahweh.
Come on.
and said, Behold, I see the heavens open, and the Son of Man standing on the right hand of Yahweh.
Come on.
Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears.
Look at that, man. Stop their ears, man. Imagine I'm prophesying, I'm telling you, man, I'm wicked, man. Fix it, man. Listen, I'm sent from God, man. Listen, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Don't tell me that. Listen, you man Christians claim they believe in the Bible. When we cut them in the Bible, now they want to question if the Bible is real or not. Now they say, yeah, but you can't believe everything the Bible says. That's them stopping their ears. And these men did the exact same thing, man. These men that meant to know the Bible, meant to know what's right, what's wrong, stop the ears. I don't want to hear that, man. Yo, just kill him, man. Come on.
God won't come. And Jesus standing on the and said, Behold, I see the heavens opened and the Son of Man standing on the right hand of Yahweh. Then they cried out with a loud voice and stopped their ears and ran upon Salakia and ran upon him with one accord.
Ran upon him, meaning chase him, kill him. How do you think he's talking to you, man? You know, I want to have sex with all the women I want. I want to have sex with all the men's wives, and I want no one to tell me nothing, man. I want to allow same-sex marriage in my church. How dare anybody tell me different, man? How dare anybody present the word of God to me, showing me what I'm doing wrong? I want to live a life of sin, and no one can tell me nothing, man. Don't tell me nothing. I don't want no one stopping me, man. And therefore, they killed him. Imagine that, killing the man, yeah, is not going to make you any more right, man. That's like looking in the mirror and not being happy at what you see. So you break the mirror. Fucking hell. Like, you're still gonna look the same, whether you like it or not, man. Killing me for telling you you're wrong ain't gonna make it better, man. And they thought that they could kill their problems. They thought, yo, any man speaking against us, we just kill him. We just kill him. So lucky, man. Anyway, go on, what's it on?
No, that's it.
Yeah, keep reading, sorry.
God won't come. And cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witnesses laid down their clothes at a young man's feet.
And they stoned him?
Whose name was Saul. This is the Apostle Paul.
No, yeah, go back one side. So I had a message coming through from the captain. Sorry, say that again, sorry.
Kadun Khan, verse 58. And cast him out of the city and stoned him, and the witnesses laid down their clothes at a young man's feet, whose name was Saul.
There you go. They killed his brother, man. They killed him, stoned him to death. And you know when you stone somebody, it's a messy job, man. Everyone got stones, bam, you're sweating, you're throwing stones. So what do? You back off your coat, man. Boom, gave Saul their coat. Yo, Saul, hold this. We'll kill this nigga right here. I don't know who the fuck he's talking to. Or back their coat off of Saul, who later on became the Apostle Paul, took their coats, man. So y'all hold it for him, man. Y'all go get busy. And the same man Paul that held their coats later on became one of the chiefest apostles, man. Became one of the chiefest followers of Christ, man. Paul was the man that fought against Christ, and later on he became one of the biggest supporters of Christ.
That's right.
So like, yeah. So with that, the announcements, like, yeah, and then the salute, man, sure if you can. The announcements and the salute. Okay.
What you done?
Yeah, I got
Oh God.
So clap it up. Clap it up.
Okay. These are the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3 and 8 to 10, means a tenth in the Hebrew. Ma'ai Ashrah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, upcoming holy convocations,
the Feast of Purim. That's Monday the 2nd of March, Tuesday the 3rd of March. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, we're going to give Captain Karathi a 1 courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I Mariam. I Mariam Shabbat. I Mariam. Barak. Yahweh Shim Yahushai Barakatah. Yad Yamata. Class dismissed. They're going to get you.